anybody have any idea what that sound is? I'm kidding. So obviously we need brakes. Welcome back to the channel, Mini Car Keys. So obviously we need brakes. We're up early this morning, 7:30. We're on our way to the dealership, get the brakes checked out. So I did a worst case scenario, right? If I needed all the way around brakes, rotors, brake pads and rotors, all the way around. Worst case scenario, and I got prices from different shops. And believe it or not, the dealership was actually the cheapest one. Imagine that. So we're on the way to the dealership. Hopefully we don't need everything, but we'll see. All right, y'all, they got me set up, new pads, new rotors, ready to go. And we're gonna do a quick break. We'll do a quick brake test before we leave, make sure. Y'all hear something? I ain't hear nothing. All right, that's perfect, y'all. We'll do a quick walk around. Let me show you the worst one. When I had all the brake dust on it. Wish they had cleaned it for me, but still has all the brake dust. But yeah, you can see back there, got your new rotors in there. New pads, you can tell. New pads right there. Good to go, good to go. Same thing here on the front. The pads right there. Rotors. Good to go. All right, this is a 2015 F-150 XLT. Therefore, this truck is 8 years old. Now, I've only had it for 3 of those years. Matter of fact, next month will make 3 years that I've had this truck. So I've never changed the brakes. I don't know if the previous owner changed the brakes. So as far as I know, these are probably the original brakes that came on the truck back in 2015. So they're probably due for a change, or actually they're probably overdue for a change anyway. All right, so we got it all stripped, we got it all buttoned up. Just a quick recap, we got new rotors and new pads all the way around, all four corners, which is definitely a huge difference. I mean, before I was being real careful, I was driving like 5 car lengths back. Now I notice the stopping power is amazing. Anyway, so we got all four. We're gonna talk about price real quick, but I wanna say this, it happened real sudden, right? Normally when you have brake issues, it might squeak a little bit, it might squeal a little bit, so you have a little time before you can actually deal with it. My truck was different. Like, it was like very sudden and very, very drastic all at one point. And it took like it was like day and night. One day we were driving just fine. The very next day it was grinding real bad and it was brake dust everywhere. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer one question before you type it in the comments and ask me, why didn't you do it yourself, right? And I know that's the main question. I do try to DIY everything that I know I can do by myself, you know, before I take it to anybody. And I know how to do brakes for the most part, but that was the plan. I was gonna get power stops and we was gonna replace all four corners. My brother was gonna help me. We had a whole plan and I just didn't have time, and that was the issue. You got family, you got a full-time job. It's the summer, we got road trips planned. I kind of needed it done ASAP. Now in that case, you pay a premium, but it's more of a convenience factor when you can get it done in a couple hours versus me. It would have took me like probably like 8 hours to do it.
So it's the Mack Party now, baby.
No, this is Mini Car Keys.
Nah, Mack Party.
Can you say welcome to Mini Car Keys?
Welcome to Mini Car Keys.
Yeah.
That's why I was gonna wear my Mini Car Keys shirt.
All right, let's talk about price real quick. So I have the paperwork here for several different companies. Now, we did tons of research. I called about 4 different companies. My wife called some, and I took it to 2 different places to get estimates. And the average price that I got was about $1,200. Now, the maximum price that I got, the maximum quote was $1,460 before tax, not even including tax. So in the comments below, tell me how much you think I paid, right? The average $1,200, the max was $1,460 before tax. What do you think I paid? At the Ford Service Center, I got rotors, pads, all 4 corners, plus an oil change for $1,052. Now, that's way more than I want to pay. Obviously, that's way more than I ever want to pay for anything for my truck. But that's the cheapest thing in the whole city of Atlanta. Ridiculous. So another issue, like I said, the original plan was to do the brakes ourselves. My truck has the electronic parking brake, and for whatever reason, the rotors on the back are different than the ones with the manual parking brake. The dish is a little deeper on the manual parking brake rotors, and for whatever reason, there are only like a few companies that actually sell the rear rotors for my truck. There's Power Stop, of course, there's Ford, and then there were two other companies that I never heard of that were both based in China. So there you go. There you have it. So question for you guys. Help me out. How did I do? What do you think? And it's honest opinions only. Good, bad, indifferent. Tell me what you think. $1,052 for brakes, rotors, pads all the way around, plus oil change. Now, have you upgraded your brakes? That's another thing. Probably should upgrade these brakes. From what I'm being told, big wheels and tires make a big difference. Now, the brakes are probably going bad anyway, so the bigger wheels and tires probably just kind of pushed it over the edge just a little bit. So have you upgraded your brakes? When you got new wheels and tires, did you upgrade your brakes? Did you do it yourself? Did you take it to Ford, take it somewhere else? What do you think about power stops, drilled slided rotors? Everything brakes. Nevertheless, we can stop. I didn't say this before, but on the way to the shop, I was driving like 5 car lengths behind everybody to make sure I had enough room to stop. Ridiculous, y'all. So now we can stop. We're good. We have amazing stopping power. It's amazing. Almost like when I first got the truck. Once again, leave comments below. I do appreciate the help. Appreciate it all. Thanks for watching. Motivate your crew. Stay motivated. As always, thanks for watching this video on the Mack Party channel. I'll see you next time.